Hello everyone, welcome to Try Rights. Myself Sujit. So in our Python series, today we are going to start our pillars of OOPs, or we can say that Python OOPs are consist of four pillars. First one is encapsulation, then polymorphism, then inheritance, then abstraction. Each and everything we are going to see in our upcoming session. But for this session, we are going to cover our what is encapsulation. Okay. So if you are taking a real-time examples, okay. So if you are taking a capsule, okay, inside that capsule, it will be wrapped, and inside after there are so many elements. Okay, so what is the users of that element means that capsule is to provide us some security. Means if you are some disease like fever, headache, you can get that capsule and you can get relief. Just like that, your encapsulation is like that. It is wrapping your data members. So wrapping the data member, wrapping the data member and the method into a single unit we can call encapsulation. So what is the advantages? Just like your security, here also it was security. So it provides security, okay, security to the data members and the method. Okay, so how to provide the security? There are three ways. Means we can say that there are three access specifiers. There are three access specifiers are there. So what are they? We are going to discuss each and everything. So first one is public, second one is protected, okay, and the third one is private. Okay, so before we are going to start each and every specifier, or we can say that access specifier, I want to give a real-time example. That way you can connect. So we know that our generation will be more using the Instagram. Okay, so I take that particular Instagram example. So if you see, there are some accounts, we don't need to follow them, and we can message and we can see their all video and stories and everything. Guys, do you know what is that? So like that, we have public access specifier just like that. By default, means by default, all the data member and the method are public access specifier. Means we can access anywhere in the program. Okay, how to do that? Now we are going to see. So I just create a class, just like our oops is consist of our class of and object. So I'll create a simple class called sample. Then I just want to create a variable by the help of our double underscore means the constructor, and I need to pass a value called self.a equal to 200. Now I just want to create a method called object method. Okay, so I'll give that method name is method only. Okay, so we know that object method will take one mandatory argument, that is self. Now I just want to print that particular self.i. Okay, if this will be print and if you are printing outside, if both are getting satisfying, then we can say that this data member and this method will be our public access specifier. So to have to create a object by the help of our object name, and we need to call the class name. Then we need to call that method. Guys, whenever you want to write that particular, we need to call. By the help of this, we can call. Now we need to run this. If these two are getting that two output as 200, then we can say that this data member and this method are our public access specifier. Okay, so it gives us the 200. Now we need to print outside that particular. So to print outside, we need to print that object reference, by the object reference dot the variable name. If you see here, it gives me two times. Means this data member and this method are public access specifier as of now. Now, the next concept will be protected. Protected means it will be access inside that package only. Okay, so access inside the package. If you are guys have doubt on what is package, then in our Python series we are already covered our module and package. So I am kindly request you all to go to that previous video and try to search module and package by try write solution. You can get a clear picture on that. Okay, so I just give you a short history. Means package is nothing but it is a collection of Python modules. So what is Python modules? Which is consist of double and sorry .py file. Okay, then how to use this by the help of your single underscore. Means before your any data member and method, you can give one underscore. It treated like your protected access specifier. Okay, so I just want to paste. I just want yeah. So I need to give here that one, and I need to give that protected method here. I need to give one underscore, and I need to pass that method, and I need to pass that outside the call. If both are getting satisfied, means same output will be give that 200, then we can say that as of now, this method and this data member are treated like your protected access specifier. Now, the next one is our private means in your Instagram some account we need to follow, then we can see that video and our message, or we can send the message also. So so we can say that only inside the class we can access inside the class only. Okay, class only. Then the next point, to how to achieve the private by the help of your double underscore. Okay, now I just want to take this example. I just want to make this. Okay, so I need to commit this. So here we need to make that. Okay, so this is make our underscore and underscore. If you see, if I'm trying to running this, okay, just see, I just call that. It gives me error, guys. Why? Because we cannot access this method and this data member outside. Just see, guys, if I'm trying to do that, it gives me error because there is no method. If I'm trying to commit also this one, still it's give me error because we cannot access. But if you are omitting this particular part, means just see, guys, I need to commit this one, and I need to just a second. I need to remove that particular thing. Okay, here we need also remove that particular thing. If you see, now we can get that output because we need make that particular thing only for this private. Okay, this is not possible. Now, to how to make this possible, is there any way? Yes, Python gives two more methods, or we can say that setter and getter. Okay, so what is setter and getter? So setter is nothing but this is a method used to access your private data member or private method outside the class. Means it will just get that particular from that, and it will be sent to that another for particular. Okay, so how to create we are going to see. So getter and setter. So getter is useful for to get the data member to send outside, and setter will be set that particular things. Okay, so just see, guys, I just want to create here. I just create that particular by the help of our double underscore init. Here I need to take our private. So I'll take a equal to 200. Now I need to create our getter and setter. So I'll create getter. So getter will be take one mandatory argument what is self, and we need to return that particular self dot a. Now we are using our setter method. Okay, so it will be taking our setter, and it will also take one mandatory argument that is self. Now we need to self means we need to add that particular thing. So here we need to add import enter the number. If you see, now if I'm calling means if you're calling this class, we need to create an object. So how to create? By the help of your object name, and you need to pass the class name with the parenthesis. Now I need to print that particular object dot getter, means I need to call, then only that method will get called. Okay. Now I need to call the setter method here. I just a second, guys. I need to call that setter method by the object reference. Okay. So I'll setter method. Now, okay. Now I just need to check that value is changed or not. So how to check that particular thing? Means print object dot setter. Okay, sorry, getter. Means inside the getter we can find, right? Now if I'm checking that particular thing, 200 will be there. Now if I'm checking one more time, if it is increasing, then we can, if you see, now your value will be 200. Okay, guys, if you see here, it's printing. Now I need to use that setter. If you see the setter method, it will be take that particular value I need to update. I'll passing 500. If you see, now if I'm calling again, that means this getter method, it's returns, means here it will be return 500 because it will be updating here. So this is how we can access and updating our protect private access specifier. So thanks for watching TryWrites. That's all for today.